Greetings there, ladies and gentlemen. I am James Virgilus, and I'd like to welcome you back to Zelda II, The Adventures of Link. Today we're going to tackle the second dungeon, or the second palace, I apologize, because the second game, they're called palaces, not dungeons. But they are underground, so they could be dungeons, but nevertheless. We're going to go down, and we're going to ignore this way, we're going to ignore these two. We're going all the way down to the bottom. Now, for some reason, I always knew to go down to the bottom. I didn't really know why, but going down to the bottom is where we need to go, because we need to get a key. We're going to take care of a couple of bots, and we have to avoid a statue that's shooting something, some pellets are after us, which can be deflected by our shield. And we have some mace throwers, which we're going to go here. Now, okay, though, this is where I'm going to explain the jump, because if normally we can actually, well, we're not supposed to be. A normal jump will not be able to get up there, but I'm actually doing it. So, but if you try to do it like from like the edge, like here to up here, you won't be able to do it because it's a three block high jump. But if you do a running jump and up there, you can actually get up there. Ooh, almost got hit there. Damn you and your maces! I'll show you my bear mace. But anyway, we got a key here. And I do have to say the jump does take some getting used to, but it's easy to pull off. It's not that difficult to do. So, and it does help in like conserving magic with the jump spell, so if you can learn it, definitely go for it. Now I will go through some advanced techniques like the jump. I call that an advanced technique of jumping, because they don't really teach here or even mention it or anything. Alright, let's go, you bot. I really hate bots. Did I mention I really hate bots? I think I did. Anyway, I'm going to pass up on the magic jar because I'm at full magic. We're going to go here to kill this weird Octorok, which is kind of interesting because in the Japanese version they are Octoroks, while this version is a different version. I don't even know if they have a name in this one. They probably do. And I will probably flash that up, and holy cow. Well, thanks a lot there, Mr. Octorok buddy boy thing. Alright, and here we have a blue Stelphos, which has a, well, they're stronger. And they also have a skill, which I'm going to try to show off. They can down thrust, so watch out for that. There you go. That is very much of a pain, I have to say. But do watch out for that. Alright. And, yeah, let's use life and try to get our magic back up. Again, I can probably kill those bubbles a little bit easier, but again, I'm not going to worry with them. They're worth 50 points if you do want to kill them. They're definitely worth the points, but just don't really want to. There's nothing to the right, but obviously these drippers. Now the red blood, I call it blood maybe, or like ooze, will just drip, while the blue will turn into bots, so be mindful of that. Alright, blue Stelphos, which will jump for immediately. Dude, can I just kill you? Thank you. Alright, some bots, and we have these horn statue heads. Awesome. Again, let's just kill them. They will go in the wavy fashion, like Medusa heads from Castlevania. They're not as annoying as Medusa heads, though. Just saying. But they are annoying, nevertheless. And again, I like the atmosphere. Just like look at the like the outside. It's just wow. The atmosphere is just awesome. Palaces are insanely done. Now here, you want to wait for these guys to make up their mind and know where they're going, because if not, knockback will kill you, just saying. So definitely take your time. Because, holy cow, this, like, you might be at full life, full magic, and it only takes one hit and you're in the lava and you're dead. So, there you go. Okay, so here we have a couple iron knuckles, which I'm just going to deal with in the easy way. Ooh, awesome. And I'm going to get a level for that. And I'm not at full magic, awesome. So I'm at full magic now. Now, I just want to point out that I'm at level 3 attack, level 4 magic, and level 4 life. The max level you can do in this for each I don't know what it is 8. So I'm about halfway in level-wise. Woohoo! Holy cow, that way I was fast. I could have stun-locked him, but I got an iron knuckle on my bum at the time, so I'm going to try not to swear. Just saying. But, oh yes, here we are. So we're going to use the life spell and hit that statue for a red magic jar. Let's see how much hits this guy takes. I'm just going to kill one of them. So if you have a turbo controller, I recommend turning that on. And it's if you're using emulation or like the NES Advantage in the original. There we go, 50 points, see? So they're definitely worth the points, but just, you know, the time, eh. Okay, we're actually going to stop here instead of going down. Take care of this guy. Again, there's nothing to the right. Just want to point out that. And we are going to go to the left. We're going to deal with that guy. I'm going to take care of... Well, try to take care of the... With that encounter, if the Stealthos jumps over me, I usually take care of the Octorok and then the Stealthos, but the Stealthos caught up to me, so... I usually take care of the shooting thing that shoots at me before I take care of the thing that's waving a sword, which I can block. But here in this room, you want to run. You want to run because if the blocks block you, you won't be able to get through. That's the thing. So if you have to go back to respawn the room, do it. Now here we have a dripper, but... Oh jeez, can you stop doing that? But if we go past it a little bit, we have a red iron knuckle, which... I recommend fighting on this side of the dripper and not the other side because you don't want to get boxed in by bots also. Alright, so I'm actually going to use life because I always like to be at full life. And we have to deal with another iron knuckle, awesome. Now the red ones are a lot faster in getting their sword out, so do be warned by that. And we have our item, which is the handy glove. Or the power glove, or whatever you want to call it. But unfortunately, this power glove isn't bad. It's quite necessary. Suck it, Lucas. Anyway, if anyone who gets that reference is like pretty awesome, but it's pretty common to know what that reference is anyway. Anyway, we're going to go here, we're going to go down, and we're going to encounter a Moa, which is another annoying enemy in this game. This one drops fire, so you do have to be mindful of that. I don't recommend killing it, because it's going to be difficult to kill it at this stage. And it also takes, if you get hit by it, it will also take off, I think, 50 points. So just ignore it at this time. And I don't have anything, but I'm at full life, so that's fine. Alright, let's... Oh, jeez. Okay, I was trying to find the sweet spot. See, if you don't have the glove, you won't be able to proceed in the dungeon, so... Because I also should point out that the handy glove will only destroy... Okay, dude, seriously, die. Die? There we go. So the handy glove... Again, you have you there. will only destroy with your, like, you actually use your sword for some reason. Destroy these type of blocks, and only these type of blocks. Okay, for some reason I'm not getting shot by here, but I'm not complaining. Anyway, let's continue. Let's jump over this guy. Stun lock this guy. Stun lock him also. And so we're going to bypass that. And did I mention that if you get hit by bubbles, they actually take off not just life, but magic also? I don't know if I mentioned that, but they do, so be mindful of that. And I guess depending on your magic level, it also determines how much magic they take also. Alright, let's go here. Kill this mace thrower. No magic this time, unfortunately. Done. Sad face. And let's continue here. Now, you might actually say that, well, this is a repeat room from the first one. Yeah, there's a lot of repeat rooms, but, yeah. Go with it. Now we're gonna go here and down here before it gets too crazy. And we have a bot, which I want to kill. And there we are, just wait. Alright, let's go here, kill this guy. And I'm actually going to go here, 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 here. I'm going along this path here to mainly get a certain item, which might come in handy. Maybe not right now, but anyway, we've got a red magic jar. I can't use life, but I'm going to keep on hitting that. Now, if you don't have enough magic for a spell, but if you get a red magic jar and it fills up, you keep on hitting your select button, and it will cast a spell, and you'll get a little bonus more, because you're currently filling your magic jar, and if it doesn't reach the end, you'll get just a little bit more. I don't know how it works, but that's always how it works with me, and I don't know. It's hard to explain. But anyway. And I didn't do anything there because I can actually jump up there, so let's do it, because it's 3. If I couldn't, then I would just go out, back to the elevator, go respawn the room, and there you go. Okay, now this here might be a little difficult to get. Damn it. Okay, I might die. I was hoping I did not actually get a level here, because usually some kind of window pop-up means I might die, so I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to live. But I'm going to get that level anyway. And... oh, I live. Awesome. Because sometimes it just screws up your momentum. But I live. Fantastic. Awesome. And we have a red iron knuckle. We're going to take care of them the easy way. Hey, if you want to do these guys the hard way, that's what I was doing for like decades, like at least a decade or so before finding out that trick, and I'm like, that's so much easier to kill these guys. Like one of the almost hardest enemies in the game is like easy with this way. Whoa, dude, chill with that knife, man. Seriously, it looks like a knife, but it's a sword. Alright, anyway, here is the boss. The boss is Helmet Head. And I'm going to kill him pretty much the same way as I did with Horsehead. But I'm going to go back a little bit because he's going to shoot stuff at me. And if you're too close to him, he will go over your shield with your shots. So it has to be a certain distance away to actually get affected. And he's getting too close for comfort here, I have to say. He's getting me in the corner. Dude. Go away, please. Anyway. Key. And let us go to the statue and recover, or restore, the statue with its crystal. Fantastic. And let us get that level. That sweet, sweet attack level. Awesome. Attack level 4. Awesome. Okay, let us go here and let's go trench through the the swamp. Now, there's some debate, and I have to say there is some debate of the place I'm going to go next, which is Death Mountain. And to popular belief, that Death Mountain is incredibly difficult, and I have to say, it's pretty much, yeah, it is pretty difficult if you don't know what you're doing. If you do, it's still somewhat of a challenge, but it is very overwhelming and difficult for someone new to the game. And there is also debate if you could actually do it Death Mountain before even heading to the second palace. And that's very true also. But we need to cross that river before we actually head to that Death Mountain. And remember that blob that was in the previous episode that we talked to? It said that his master is north in the woods from the river. So there's the river, and here's the woods. So where is the guy, his master? So in this forest, there's actually predetermined areas, and there's an actual area where the master is. So let's see if we can actually find that area. Just without getting randomly encountered. Alright, so we take up here, and go over here. And here we are. And you know you'll hit it because the screen will turn blue. So let's go in here. Hey, what's going on, dude? Bagu is my name. Show my note to the riverman. Awesome, so we have a note. A magic note. It's not actually in an inventory or anything. It's a magic note. And let's go to one of those predetermined areas. So why I didn't actually go up, straight up into his place is the predetermined area. It's pretty much all around his place, so if you do, I have to say the area is not that difficult to deal with. So let us go back to Saria. Sounds like I'm going back to get like the Saria song, so I can actually go to the Dongo's cavern. But nevertheless, let's go back to Saria, the Watertown Saria, to show this note to the riverman so we can cross the river. Awesome. So let us continue on. And it might be a little bit of a longer episode, but I want to actually get through Death Mountain today. Or at least go to our destination in Death Mountain. Because, well, there is a reason why you go to Death Mountain. Let's go talk to Life Lady, get her life up. Fantastic. And let us talk to the riverman now. You know, Bagu. Then I can help you cross. Why, thank you, kind sir. And there we are. So for some reason, if you actually come back from Death Mountain and you want to go back in the town, there's another riverman. We talk to him, and he will get the river across because the bridge kind of disappears for some reason. Who knows? And here's the other side of town because there is the town name, and here we are. We are going to Death Mountain. Welcome to Death Mountain. It looks like a maze, and I do have to say it is a maze. So I'm going to take the most direct route. Well, not the most direct route, but somewhat of the most direct route. More for points, but nevertheless. And show you that it is not that difficult if you just don't get severely overwhelmed by enemies. Moblins deal with moblins. Bots are quite easy. Get over here. You definitely want to keep your life high, let's just say. Definitely max or very high. Alright, here we are. Got some Octoroks. Not too difficult right now, but we'll amp up in difficulty. We got a blue Garaya, which I do have to say is the strongest Garaya in the game. But for some reason, I think the blue one doesn't really shoot boomerangs as fast as, like, the brown one. That's for some reason, I don't know why. But anyway, let's continue on. Alright, now this is where it starts to get a little bit more difficult, because we got introduced to a new enemy. Not the aches or the bots, but our new enemy is going to be coming towards us with an axe, which cannot be blocked by the shield. Just saying. We got a Daria. Now, I did that very quickly, but the best way to kill a Daria is just to aim for its legs, and then when you hit it, obviously, you give knockback to the Daria itself, and then you just go in for the kill. Basically, that's what I do. Now here you can't actually do the legs, so I'm just basically, you gotta do it kind of, do the knockback in between wherein it's trying to slice you with the axe. Again, it's pretty much all kind of motion based right now, like I can do it probably in my sleep, but the thing is, I got to that point, so you just keep on trying those, and it's like no problem there. That's the thing. You just need to keep on going. Okay, so that wasn't the most direct route, but I'm going this way because I want to get an extra 60 points in this part of the cave from these Octoroks, which are at least 50, maybe 50, maybe 60, depending on what it is, because of it's probably. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm actually going to use... No, I'm not going to use life right now. I was maybe thinking of doing life, but I'm not really going to do life. So if we actually go in here, this is where that Daria was. I said that's where we first encountered the Daria. So if we go up here, we pretty much went in a circle. So if you want to go more directly, you just go this way, instead of going up in the elevator and then over and going through that Octorok area. But it will lead us to the same place. Okay, so here we have these bony fish. Bone, 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 boom. And bing. And there we are. Okay, quite easy to deal with. Alright, now this one here is probably the one that everyone's like, oh my god, this guy's like insane. Shield. Seeing that shield has gone down to 16, which is only one magic unit, definitely go with that. And now we have a red Daria, which will throw its axes, or his axes. And again, you cannot block them with your shield, so here it's not as bad, but if he throws 2 axes, just remember to jump extra quickly. But the same way you kill the Iron Knuckles the cheap way, you destroy the Darias with that way. Simple as that. And we use jump, and we won't be able to use life. Whoop. Whoops. What was that? I'm not playing this on the Wii U. Well, of course I'm playing it on the Wii U. I mentioned it. I'm just used to select being right there, but I'm playing on my Wii remote right now, so... Anyway, let us continue. And this room is really kind of difficult too, because of the Garaya and the Ache. And I have to say bats. Bats really make things incredibly difficult, but just guide the enemies away from the bats, and then you shouldn't have any problem. That's the thing. So, that's all I can say. And just continue on. And we have bots. Oh yes, these... I should mention that the brown bots don't jump. So they move fast, but they don't jump. So they're not as annoying as the blue ones. The blue ones jump and they're fast also. While the brown ones are just annoyingly fast on the ground. That's all I can say. Alright, let's continue on. Got more bots. And I mainly... Ooh, okay, well that works also. I'm going to say I restored my life because I know that there's a red magic jar at the end of this cave, right here. This section of cave. Right there, but I don't need it, so I'm going to save it. And we are going to go over here, but what lies in this cave for us at the end of Death Mountain. I guess we'll find out next time. So I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I hope I'm being informative, and I hope I don't sound like... I hope I don't sound like that, but anyway. If I do, please actually say something. But other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll see you guys next time while we tackle in the heart of Death Mountain. I'll see you guys. Take care.